Hello, I am currently sitting in a 2026 Toyota Prius plug-in hybrid XSE Premium, and I'm going to run through all the buttons for you. If you find this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Starting in the middle with the shifter, if you go over to the left and up, it'll put it in reverse and give you your backup camera and your 360 camera so you can see all the way around the vehicle. Then you have neutral and then drive. Once you're in drive, if you pull it straight down into the B mode, it's like a braking mode that'll create drag and help slow the vehicle down and charge the battery up. Then to put it back in park, you just hit the P button right there. This vehicle does have an electronic park brake, so every time you take the shifter out of park, it automatically disengages, and when you put it back in park, it automatically re-engages. Then you have this hold mode right here. If you turn this on, you'll see a green hold light in the bottom left corner of the dash. Then if you put the vehicle in drive, you'll see an orange one next to it. So you can actually take your foot off the brake while the vehicle's in drive and it won't go anywhere. Say you're sitting in a drive-thru and you get tired of holding your foot on the brake, it'll hold it for you. Then when you're ready to move forward a spot, you just tap the gas pedal. It releases, you can move forward, and then if you push hard on the brake, it'll activate again. Below that, you have a button to turn off your traction control. Normally you'd want to leave this on, but if you were stuck in some snow or mud and you wanted to spin the tires to try to get out, you could turn that off right there. Then over here, this is for moving the vehicle from hybrid vehicle to electric vehicle, or you can put it on auto where the vehicle does it itself. Next to that, you have a wireless phone charger that you can turn on and off right there. And then in front of the shifter, you've got a couple USB-C ports and then a 12-volt plug-in right there. Up on the dash, this vehicle will self-park itself. So if you hit this button while you're passing a parking spot, it'll scan the parking spot and then give you instructions up on the radio screen on what to do so it can park itself. Then you have a little camera with the word view. If you push that, it'll do a 360-degree walk around so you can see what all is outside the vehicle. Then you have the start button for the vehicle right there, and the hazards are right there. This vehicle does have auto climate control. So if it's on auto 70 and it's hot out, it'll cool it down to 70. And if it's cold out, it'll heat it up to 70. This will do the front window defrost, so it'll blow all the air up on the front window. This will de-ice the back window and the side mirrors. This will turn climate control off. This will change the temperature in the vehicle. This will do fan speeds up and down. This will change where the vents are going to blow. This will do recirculate, direct air in, AC on and off. And then this vehicle does have heated and cooled seats. So you have heated seats, high, medium, low, and off for the driver's side. Here's cooled seats, high, medium, low, and off. And then the passenger controls are right over there. In the top left corner of the radio screen is your cloud navigation. You do have to have an active subscription for this through Toyota, and then you'll have built-in maps on the screen. It costs $15 per month. Otherwise, you can use your wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto to use your phone's navigation on the screen for free. Then you have the music symbol. At the top, you have favorites, so it shows all your favorite stations off to the right. Then you have tune, where you can do FM, AM, and XM. You do get 3 months free XM radio with every new Toyota. So if you go XM channel 57, tune to channel, it'll bring it up for you on the right side there. If you like that station, you want to make sure the heart is lit up, and then it'll put it on your favorites list. Down here, you can go channel by channel. You can pause it and back it up if you missed a song. You can even hit notify me, and if you like the artist or the song, you can check mark it, and it'll tell you if it's playing on any XM station. Then if you go back, you have FM, AM, and XM. This is for finding music. So if you're looking for XM music and you want rock music, it'll give you all the rock stations right there. Then the phone tab here will just take you to your Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, or Android Auto, so you can have all your contacts and everything on the screen. The vehicle tab here, you can do some climate control stuff up on the screen. You can do trip information like range damping and miles per gallon that you're getting. You can do energy flow. Since this is a hybrid, it'll tell you what the hybrid systems are doing while you're driving. You can do charging schedule, where you can schedule your charging times. And then vehicle alert will tell you if anything's wrong with the vehicle. Finally, you have the settings tab where you can log into your profile, change the date and time, make all kinds of different vehicle customizations. Up above, you have map light, map light. This will turn all the lights in the vehicle on. And then this one that says door, if it's lit up anytime a door is open, the lights will come on. In front of that, you have your SOS Safety Connect button. So if you get a flat tire, have some sort of emergency, and you push that, it'll call Toyota and they can send help your way. This vehicle does have home link, so you have 1, 2, and 3 different garage door openers on the mirror here. If you push the button, it'll actually walk you through a little video of how to sync up your garage door remote so you can use this button instead. And then you do have a digital rear view mirror, so you can have a regular mirror, or if you flip this towards you, it'll actually show a camera out the back. If you want to adjust that camera, you just hit this button here, and you can basically move it up and down, go left and right, zoom in and out, whatever you want to do. Behind the steering wheel, you have the wipers. If you go up to mist, it'll do one swipe and then back to off. Auto is the rain sensing windshield wipers, so if it detects raindrops, it'll wipe automatically. You can adjust the sensitivity of the auto wipers right here. Then you have low and high. If you pull this lever towards you, it'll spray and clean the front windshield. Over here for the headlights, if you go all the way down to DRL off, it's daytime running lights off, no lights at all. Most people leave it on auto, they turn on and off on their own. Then there's park lights and headlights. Forward for high beam, back for low beam. Then this vehicle does have the driver attention feature. So this thing will look at your eyes, and if you're not paying attention to the road, it'll give you a little alerts on the dash. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have mode, which will go through AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth music, all your sources. The arrows here will go through your favorite radio station presets, or if you're listening to like Amazon Music, it'll do next song and back a song. This vehicle does have adaptive cruise control. So basically, if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set at 70 miles per hour, and you come up on a car going any slower, it'll automatically sense that car, slow down, and match their speed. To set that, you just get to the speed you want to set it at, and hit this top left button right here. It'll say set at 70 miles per hour up on the dash. If you want to bump it up to 72, you can go 1, 2. If you want to go back down to 70, you can go 1, 2. If you want to cancel the cruise control, you can hit cancel or tap the brake pedal. You do have a zone selector right there, so you can choose 4, 3, 2, and 1, and that's how close it'll follow the vehicle in front of you. If you don't like the adaptive cruise control, you can hit the mode button and switch from adaptive to regular cruise control where it won't slow you down. Then this vehicle does have lane trace assist. So basically, if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set, it'll look ahead at the lines in front of you and try to keep you perfectly centered. If you don't like that feature, you can turn it off right there. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have a voice command button. Tune to XM channel 57.
Tuning to Sirius XM channel 57.
Or if you hold that down for about 3 seconds, it'll actually bring up your Siri or Google Assistant so you can make phone calls, text messages, things like that. Then you've got a volume control so you can turn the radio up and down. These left, right, up and down arrows are for customizing the center display up here. So you can actually go up and down through all those side tabs, and then right and left through those bottom tabs. So you can show some different fuel economy stuff, range to empty. There's a compass, lane departure, radar cruise, what's playing on the radio station, vehicle information like trip distance and time, energy monitor, tire pressures. There's settings to turn on and off all your safety equipment, and then messages, so if anything's wrong with the vehicle, it'll tell you right there. Above that, there's a little phone. You can hit that to answer phone calls, hit it again to hang up. And then this is like a clear button, so if you ever get a notification up on the screen, you can use that to clear it. Or if you hit it, it'll actually get rid of that side tab and just show the speedometer in the middle. On the left side of the dash, you have your automatic high beams. So basically, if you're driving down the highway at night with your high beams on and you meet another car and forget to dim them, it can sense their headlights and dim them for you automatically. If you like that feature, you want it lit up like that. Then this vehicle has like a heating pad underneath the windshield wipers. So in the wintertime, if it's snowy or icy, you can heat your wipers up so they don't freeze to the windshield as easily. Then you have your heated steering wheel on and off right there. Up here, you've got an up and down arrow. This will actually adjust the brightness on the instrument panel. Then next to it, you have one that says ODO and trip. So it'll actually go through odometer, trip A, and trip B. Then down here, you have a button that releases the fuel door on the side of the vehicle. You do have a power lift gate, so if you hold this for about 2 seconds, it'll open the lift gate. If you hold it again, it'll close it. And then this vehicle does have an outlet in the second row. If you push that button, it'll give it power right there. Down below, you can open the hood right there. Finally, on the driver door, you have your window locks. So if you activate that, nobody can roll the windows up or down. Then you have all 4 window switches right there. They are all one-touch auto up and down, so if you want to give it a quick push, it rolls all the way down. And if you lift up on it real quick, it'll roll all the way back up. Then you can lock and unlock the doors right there. For adjusting the mirrors, you just hit the left one, move the left mirror where you need it, hit the right one, move the right mirror where you need it. And then if you put that back in the center, if you bump this, it won't go anywhere. Then this vehicle does have memory seats. So you have seat 1, seat 2, and set. So basically, if you get your seat right where you want it and you push set, 1, it'll beep, and then if your seat gets out of position, it'll go right back to where you like it. And that should be all the buttons on this 2026 Toyota Prius plug-in hybrid XSE Premium. If you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.